We all know spring is a busy time of year with Derby coming up, Mother's Day, Easter, all the festivities. But there is one thing that you need to keep in mind if you are trying to sell your home this season. We have the Mets in here today. Thank you so much for inviting us out.
Oh, thank you for coming.
So I'm in the wanting to buy my first home, but a lot of people are trying to sell their home. I mean, spring is the time where it's like go time.
Yes, for sure. Absolutely. Obviously, as soon as the warm weather hits, buyers are excited to get out there and start looking for their home. And it gives sellers the encouragement to be able to really want to get out there, spruce up the outside of their house, make it look great, and get their homes on the market so that they can find their next place as well.
Yeah, as I've been looking on Zillow, the MLS, all the things, I've noticed a lot of people need to update those listing photos.
Yes, there's nothing worse than it being March and April and you're still looking at photos that might have snow on the ground. So yes, everybody needs to keep that in mind. I've even seen some pictures that still have Christmas decorations. So you definitely need to get back out there and get new pictures taken, especially of the exterior, and freshen them up so that you've got your spring flowers and all the things beautiful. Yeah.
This home specifically has a pool in the backyard, which I cannot wait to go and check out. But that's something to keep in mind too. Even though it might still be a little bit cooler out, you want to make sure everything is exposed and ready, so then that buyer can see all of the things.
Yes, exactly. I try to always tell people that have, especially an in-ground pool, I know it might be February, March, or whatever, but go ahead and open it. It was so funny, when I sold one of my own personal homes, we had a pool, and I opened it in February, and it was snowing on me as I was cleaning it out. So, but it's just one of those things, it really does make a better appearance. People can actually see it open and working, and it just looks better in the photos when it's actually open. So yeah.
For sure. And even when it comes to even the front of the home, maybe planting some flowers, and really that curb appeal matters.
It really does. I tell people all the time, if you have planters, there's always some kind of something that you can put in there regardless of the time of year. So put out your planters, put out your flowers, spruce up the yard, trim up the bushes, everything that is going to make the house look much more appealing than the wintertime.
Oh yeah. And I know we've been talking a lot about exterior, but interior, you want to keep things pretty neutral. Is that right?
Oh yeah. I always tell people we all love to get in our home and paint our favorite colors, and a lot of people like to use bold colors, which is great because I like them too. But when people are coming in and looking at a home, they like to keep things really neutral. So I try to tell people, if you can, repaint some rooms and make them super neutral so that when people are walking in, they can kind of envision themselves in the home. So yeah, neutral is by far the best way to go.
Now, from a buyer's perspective, what do people need to keep in mind when they're going to buy, whether that is their first home, maybe a second property? What are some things that you really should keep in mind because it is spring?
Yeah, with the spring market always comes heavy amount of buyers looking. So buyers need to definitely be ready. They need to go ahead and have their pre-approval in hand, make sure that they've got all their ducks in a row per se, so that when they see the property they want, they need to be ready to make that offer. Don't always think that the next best thing is going to come along, because sometimes the next best thing doesn't come along, and then you've missed out on your favorite property. So the best thing to do is actually find a list of properties that you want to go and see, have your agent take you to see all of them in the same day, back to back, make your notes, go home and do a little bit of research, read all the notes that you wrote about each property, and see if you can't make a quick decision, because it's going to be gone. I can't even tell you. This weekend, I showed several homes, and literally, I think there was 4 or 5 of them that the agents were texting me, telling me that they've got multiple offers. All offers have to be in by such a time. So, that's going to happen. We're running into that spring market. Weather's getting nice, and you're going to see bidding wars. So you may miss out on the property that you really want if you don't have everything together.
And people are listing their homes all the time, even in the middle of the week. So you can't just wait on the weekend to see those properties.
Exactly. Yep. You see one come up on the market on a Tuesday, you better go see it Tuesday night. So yeah, sometimes the agents will postpone when they can get all the offers in, which is always great. But a lot of times they wait till they get that first offer, and then they notify all the agents that have shown the property, hey, we have an offer, so now then they went all offers by a certain time. So if you see it, you need to go see it, because it's very likely could be gone if it's one of the most popular properties out there, for sure.
For sure. So B, thank you so much for this little checklist. Again, she is one of the best in the business. So if you are looking to either buy a home or list your home, she is your girl.
Oh, thank you.
So just go over to metsregroup.com to learn more.